Upsetting sports too.
Let's start the show.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Reggie, Smooth, Little James, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to today's show, Sports Spot, the hottest spot for sports.
You know.
Absolutely.
And to my right, we have Bo Knows Nothing. And we have Little J. And
How y'all doing?
we're going to give y'all some breakdowns on our sports predictions
you?
and the King of Trolls.
That's
Reggie
right,
Sykes.
that's right.
We missing Smooth with the 5-0s today,
Right.
of course. So I'm in an unfamiliar position hosting this show, and you know our super producer Tom Slick. He forgot the lights, so my shirt look all shiny and my head look like all this. But you know we like to send shouts out to Sub-Zero, our sponsor. So we're going to start you off today. We're going to start off with college football, the championship game, and how we're all upset, I think, with Notre Dame.
Right, we all
unhappy.
chose Notre Dame.
I was
to win.
crying and unhappy. Yeah, it hurt me bad.
What did you think about the game?
I think it was a good game. I think if we would have played like we played in the second half or whatever, as we did, in the first half, whatever. If we had played like we did in the second half versus the first, I think it would have been a lot closer. We possibly would have won. I mean, the coach did an excellent job making adjustments and everything, but I think it was a little too late or whatever. But we still put up a fight. You know, we're the Fighting Irish, and I think we'll just be there. We'll be there again. You know, I mean,
I can see that.
Ohio State, they played phenomenal. They
got a good team.
Yeah.
But
they played phenomenal. Ohio State did.
Leonard's a senior, so he won't be there next
No.
year. So who's going to be?
Oh,
That's where it's going
I
to be.
heard something about the quarterback, but I forget what it was. I'll have to Google it in a minute, see if I can find it, though.
Right.
But I was impressed with the game. Ohio
Me too.
State was just a better team, but I did like the fight
the
that
fight, yeah.
Notre Dame put in.
We
I did like the
didn't give
adjustment.
up. We didn't give up.
And I can see that this is going to help Notre Dame be a powerhouse because Marcus Freeman, this is going to help his recruiting and everything.
Right.
Ohio State's always going to get players, but I think this is going to help Notre Dame recruit players also.
Right.
So overall, I was just impressed in the fourth quarter. Notre Dame didn't go away until the end. And I just think it was just a really good game that I really enjoyed. Even though we all were for Notre Dame, we're all Notre Dame fans.
Yeah.
We're in Indiana. I give my props out to Ohio State.
Yeah, they played
just-
phenomenal football, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can also tell that they were a little bit more set in their ways because they've been to big dances like that before. Right. And you can tell we was jittery because we couldn't find our game or whatever in the first half or whatever. But in the second half, Coach Freeman made a miraculous adjustments or whatever, and you've seen it show. So I think if we would have played that way, absolutely,
in the first half,
it would have been closer than close or whatever.
So I have a question for you, James. I know, all three of us are upset that Notre Dame lost.
Yeah.
But do you need counseling?
I think of something every morning.
I think you tried to be the king of trolls
Every
now.
morning, you know what? He may be right. Because every morning I think about it because I had high hopes. There was no doubt in my mind that we were gonna walk away victorious, man. But after seeing them play, man, Ohio State is really good, man. They coach as desperate as he look, as desperate as they play.
Do you think Ohio State can repeat?
No. You know what? They always gonna be barking. They always gonna be knocking at the door because they're Ohio State.
Right.
So I mean, they got a great supporting cast with them. The coach is magnificent, man. I mean, what can I say, man?
I think the days of teams repeating at the college level are over with. There's just too many good teams, and you can beaten any given Saturday.
Any team could have won. Any team from Oregon or whoever could have won.
Yeah, it's definitely parity in sports now.
Yeah.
Everybody's equal.
But I'll tell you what, that opening drive by Notre Dame, man, I thought, it's on the
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, the quarterback
they came back
and
into the same thing.
The quarterback threw up on the sideline. He threw up. So you knew he was putting his all into the game.
Exactly. It was a great game, man. Like I said, but when I thought we ran that in, I'm like, oh yeah, we got this, man. But Ohio State gave it back to us, man.
Right.
Did the same thing, man. Quickly. I'm talking about within like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So and then we kept letting them. I don't understand how. Coach Freeman didn't see that at first, but I mean, their men were wide open, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't see that? I mean,
I mean-
they got 2-3 quick touchdowns on really four.
Look, them receivers was on the line, right?
Yeah.
But the defenders, Notre Dame defenders, was 10 yards
10
back.
yards back. I mean,
Come on.
I mean, they didn't have no challenge of.
No. And they were just
End
throwing
zone, man.
dumping some short passes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
dumping some short passes, and by the time the defender got up on him, you juked him and
Juked
get
him and he's
20
gone.
more. You
He's
know?
gone.
Well, you know, congrats, like I said, to Ohio State.
Yeah.
I'm just glad the SEC didn't win it. I'm
Right.
glad the Tide didn't win it. Hey, it's the Big Ten or Notre Dame. Either way, I'm happy.
So the,
Yeah,
Tide,
right.
the Tide didn't win it, but how you think they're going to fare, you know, under new coach and all that? How you
Oh,
think
they always
gonna
gonna
Man,
be there.
they'll never
They're
be the
gonna be
same again. They'll never
Right.
be the same again.
'Cause
To
they,
me,
they got about 7 championships.
they got enough.
Well, you
They got
can't
enough.
count a good, but you know that's one thing you can't count a good
I mean,
team
7
out.
under Nick
I'm not
Saban.
gonna,
They got
I'm not
something
going
under
to
their
count out
brand.
What-
Georgia and Alabama and all them.
well,
They
you
always
notice
have a good team.
The
So you
SEC,
cannot count them out.
the SEC went down when everybody could pay. So everybody in the SEC been paying those
And
boys
then,
kept
and you
still
know,
there.
Oregon's,
Right.
and Oregon's going to still be transcending. For,
Yeah, they got night
years to
money.
come. Yeah, so they're going to be there, whatever. Those teams, those good teams are going to be there because they got the money, they got the organization, the staff to help them, you know, get the comparables that they need or whatever. And teams like Georgia and you know, Alabama and all them, they don't need too much tweaking or whatever. So they stay fundamentally sound and just keep on adding to their puzzle. They'll be around or whatever. You just got to play when you play them.
The key piece is the quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
What I am amazed at, we're going to switch to basketball here a little bit, is how many SEC teams are ranked in basketball this year. And I've been highly impressed with them.
Really?
Even though Vanderbilt beat the number 6 team last week and the number 9 team, Vanderbilt beat Tennessee.
Right.
And this week they beat Kentucky
Wow.
the other day.
Oh, Kentucky lost?
Kentucky lost to Vanderbilt. That's their second loss.
Yes.
So I've been impressed with the SEC in basketball, but
boys-
when it comes down
all
to
them
it,
boys going
I'm
to the
Big
league.
Ten. I'm Big Ten again. Big
Yeah.
Ten.
Big Ten,
I
yeah.
can't agree with the SEC
I'm
on that.
ACC.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you can be ACC. Who's that? North Carolina is like IU. There'll never be anything any good again.
Man, IU should
No,
have won
watch
that
out.
game
I'm telling you,
today.
you beating up on my. I love IU though, man.
I love
IU,
IU.
I love IU,
should have
man.
won that game.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
IU.
Yeah. And I like North Carolina because you know who. Yours truly. I ain't gotta say his name. You know
Who,
who.
Dave Wingate?
Nah, man.
James Worthy?
Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like North Carolina.
Who does he play for?
Oh yeah. Y'all being funny right now. Y'all
yeah.
got jokes.
Nah,
Y'all know the
I'm a
one of the
Michael
baddest
Jordan.
man
I'm
on
a-
the planet.
I like Michael
came from
Jordan, but-
North Carolina.
We can go on and on about the GOAT and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
That's for
but I'm just
another
saying.
show.
Yeah, that's why I said one of the baddest men on the planet.
Right.
Played for them, and that's why I respect North Carolina. Right. With a couple of other guys, too,
And
as James Worthy, guys like that too.
You are correct. IU should have won that game today.
Yeah.
But I think Mike Woodson's time at IU has run its course. I mean, we hadn't even planned on talking about college basketball, but we got to talk about the state of IU right now.
I would have been got rid of.
Why has he run his course? Because they're still winning. They're gonna make the
The
tournament.
teams that they've beaten are IUPUI Fort Wayne. You know, I
now
like
they're a
Indiana,
good team,
and I
yeah.
like Woodson. I'm
Yeah.
proud of him. He's an Indiana legend.
Right.
But I just think that IU's going to have to go away from the Bob Knight era. They're going to have to bring somebody in, and I know they've tried that already.
You know what?
Hold on,
As
Bobby
long-
Knight was a phenomenal coach, man.
Yeah, he
As-
was.
you
But
can't
as
say
long
that.
as they always want to bring a Bob Knight disciple in.
Right.
You know, to
Well,
me.
I'm with you. They need to upgrade their whoever recruits for them or whatever because you know I've watched them.
Because when
I've
they
seen
brought
them watch them.
Sampson in,
Yeah, you know,
after Bob Knight,
I just think
or
that,
after Davis,
they got to get the
they
right
brought
talent
Sampson
base.
in.
They
I'm
gotta get the right
surprised
talent base. in,
Copper
man.
Chaney has never gotten a shot.
He's in
But
the front
look
office.
look at Dusty May. The reason I've heard rumors that the reason Woodson
I like Copper Chaney.
hadn't been fired is because Quentin Buckner is on the board of.
That's what I heard.
Was on the board of
He's the president
of the board. So he's not going to let his playing buddy be gone.
But isn't Allen Henderson coaching somewhere or something like that?
Allen Henderson's doing whiskey.
Yeah,
here in
whiskey
the
and
San
wine.
Antonio- Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
well, I didn't know because I know he went away from basketball. I heard much from
He
him.
hadn't did much with basketball.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So let's move on into the NBA.
Okay.
Lakers.
You want to talk about your Golden State?
Yeah, I want to talk about the. I want to talk about.
Lakers.
I want to talk about the season before you get to talk about the Lakers. The Lakers.
Oh, hot trash.
Yeah. Well, look.
No, they ain't.
Here's what I will say or
They
whatever.
won
You know,
6 out of their
out
last
west,
7.
even
They
so
still
much for our
suck.
east.
They ain't gonna win nothing.
Yep, even
They in the West. They
In
not
the
coming
West.
out the
Oh, the
West.
West
Okay,
is tight.
the West,
man.
yeah, the West. That's what I'm saying. The West, Golden State sit at 11, at 22 and 23, or whatever. But the 5th seed is only 2 games above the bottom seed teams. It's so many teams
Yeah,
that are
it's
1
so
or 2.
tight.
You can go on a 3-game winning streak
And be back up
and be in 3rd place, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then even the 1st through 3rd. I mean, OKC, of course, they 36 and 8 or whatever, followed by the Rockets, which is 30 and 14, and the Memphis Grizzlies 31 and 14. But the Denver Nuggets is 28 and 17. But if you go from the 5th seed or whatever, it's like the Lakers in the 5th seed at 25 and 18. I mean, these teams that are right behind them is only 3 games out of 4th and 3rd place. So what I'm saying is, if they start losing, they can very well go to 11th and 12th place because it's so tight.
It's so
so
tight.
right now you really can't tell because if Golden State get it together or whatever, they can win 3, 4, 5 games in a row. And one of these teams that's 1st through 5th win, lose 4 or 5 games, you in first place. You right
You
there.
threw a key word in there. You threw a key word in there. If.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if we don't,
When you
if
start
it could-
stuttering,
possibly
I think
it can
you-
happen.
you a little worried.
But possibly it can happen though. It can happen though. What I'm saying, I'm stating facts right here. You know, we lie, but but numbers don't lie. So what I'm saying is, Lakers in 5th place
Right.
at 25 and 18.
What was Curry's stats?
Minnesota and the Clippers are 1 game behind them, and we only 2 or 3
We
2 games
understand.
behind them.
We understand.
So
There's
they can
40
go on a
games-
5-game winning
there's
streak.
40 games left.
in LA or whoever can lose, it'll switch up like
We
March
understand.
win.
Oh, yeah, we understand.
There's 40 games left in the
So
season.
that's what
We
I'm saying.
understand
So
that.
you can't really say nothing right now because this don't mean nothing right now because it's so tight.
What do you think
You know
about
what I'm saying?
Curry's numbers the other day against the Lakers?
Curry's got it bad, but the game before he had
You
nearly
know what?
40 points, man.
You know what?
The game that he played when they played
here's
in
the thing
when they played in
with
Golden
Curry.
State, he had like 40. They couldn't stop. He broke a record on.
Here's
He broke a record on about 8 threes.
Here's the thing with Curry.
You cannot say nothing about
Curry.
Steph. No, you can't say
Curry-
nothing
no,
about
no,
Steph Curry. He's the
no.
best
I'm
in the
not
business.
saying anything bad about it.
Just like James
Well,
can't
you
do
know,
it all
you
by
got-
himself.
Right.
You know?
You got Cleveland.
But-
you got Cleveland in the East sitting at the top.
And they lost a couple games. They lost 4
yeah,
games.
but and it's kind of tight out
They
east.
lost
too.
nine.
It's
They
kind
got
of
blew
tight out
out
east.
by
too.
OKC, too.
Yeah, it's kind of
Right,
tight out
they
east
sure
too.
did.
Yeah, but OKC good though. They got a young bunch.
Oh, you said OKC. You were giving them credit one show.
No, this is
you
what I
remember that
said.
show?
No,
Right.
This is what I said.
Oh, my goodness.
This is what I said. This is exactly what I said. I said that it's going to come down to leadership and experience or whatever in the playoffs. We know how LA is going to play in the playoffs, how Denver's going to play. I think without that leadership, that experience, they're not going to make it until they get
I
the
don't
season
care how much
experience-wise.
experience the Lakers and Denver got. They ain't going to make no noise in the playoffs. These young boys are hungry.
know,
they are.
OKC's been there.
Hey, man,
SGA's
OKC
going
is
to
not
be
winning.
MVP.
OKC is not winning no championship.
Yeah, they got the
man.
Memphis
MVP.
gonna-
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not saying
right.
they're
They
going to
got
win
the
a
What's
championship.
y'all- what's y'all
I'm not
gonna bet?
going to say they win a championship.
but that's what I'm
But
trying
they
to tell
gonna
y'all.
go further. They're going to go further than Golden State. They're going to go further than Denver.
That may be no, I don't think so, bro. The teams like that.
Better ice cream,
Look, man,
Sub-Zero ice
listen,
cream.
man.
Better
Teams
Sub-Zero ice cream.
with teams that have been there, they got the championship DNA. That comes out when
Better Sub-Zero ice cream.
when the
Bet
time
on the
counts.
wood, make the ice cream good.
Better
I'll bet
Sub-
the ice cream bet. I'll bet you one too.
You said that.
you
You
want to.
said
What's
that.
the bet?
I'm saying that
Let's
OKC's
bet.
going to go
What I'm
farther than
Golden
Golden
State.
State.
No, I said
That made an
I know.
No, I'm not going to make that bet because they sitting with 5 or 6. I'm not. No, what I'm saying is that this is what my bet is.
Okay.
They not going to win a championship this year.
No, I'm not going to bet that.
Okay,
Nah,
you
nah,
talking
nah,
good. You talking like they.
I'm just saying they're going to
you-
be better than Denver.
No, they not going to
And
be
they're
better.
going to be better than the Lakers.
They ain't going to be. No, they
And they're
not.
going to be better than Golden State.
One of them teams going
OKC
to put
might be the
OKC
number
out.
one seed coming out the West.
I know, but what I'm telling you, man, when the time comes, man, when the money's on the wood, them teams be out.
And these teams have playoff experience now. Do you remember the battle OKC had
man,
with
they not
Denver?
gonna beat. They not gonna beat They not gonna beat the Lakers team. They got them guys is pretty healthy now. They playing good ball.
Man, the Lakers don't have no shooting. This Lakers fans gonna tell you right now. What are the Lakers gonna do?
They fifth
in the playoffs.
They fifth seed
If they
right
win
now.
they might win one series. And I said might.
Who gonna put them out? Who gonna put them out?
Who
If
can't
LeBron's
put them
out,
out is the question.
who
Hey.
gonna put them out?
If they're in
Y'all talking
if
bad
they're
about
in
Denver. Denver's always
seventh,
there.
Who's in
Them
second
dudes
right
gonna
now?
come. I'm telling you,
I
man.
think
Teams
Houston.
that have
No,
won.
Houston.
It's
Yeah.
either Houston
Neither
or,
one of them teams gonna be
Memphis.
I get
Memphis.
them one. I get both them teams one round. They done.
Speaking of
I get them
Memphis.
one round. They done in the playoffs. I get both of them.
Speaking-
Houston and
speaking
OKC.
of
They
Memphis.
gone after the first round. They go to the second round. Comes. They gonna get put out. Man. I'm telling you, bro. Okay, you.
What you said about
What happened
Memphis?
last year?
Yeah,
What happened last year?
Speaking of
That's what I'm
Memphis,
saying.
What happened last year?
You talk about playoff experience.
They don't
got
have
playoff
but they don't have no
experience
championship DNA.
Okay.
But-
When's the last time Denver won the championship?
Denver just won 2 years ago. What are you talking about,
Okay.
man? Golden State won,
This is
followed
the
by them.
present.
You know
This
what
is
I'm
the
saying?
present,
Teams that
not
got
the past.
in the playoffs, man. You don't want no
They
old
have
school guys like.
experience now.
But-
God, they ain't got the.
but
They ain't got the.
Golden
they-
State.
Well, we'll see.
Here's my thing.
That's
with
why they play the game. We'll
Here's
see.
my thing with Golden State and Curry. Curry don't have any help.
No
Nah,
help.
he has.
Especially with Green out.
Well,
Yeah, with
well, they
Green
tryna-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I watched some
And-
good, man.
and
Them-
Wiggins-
What do you?
Wiggins-
Them
Wiggins-
dudes, they only
Wiggins-
lost by 2 points to. The game that Curry had like 40-some points, they only lost by 2. Last
And he
year,
had to shoot 47
By
shots.
what's his name? But by
He had to shoot
was it,
47
right,
shots.
well, by a little, they
He
little
shot the
point
ball
guard.
47
Or
times?
whatever.
I'm
No,
just-
he ain't
gross
shoot-
exaggeration,
He had
but-
to shoot 47 times. His record's phenomenal. He broke a record on Lakers that night.
But he had
broke
to shoot
record
a
on
lot
them.
to
No,
even-
he didn't have to
get
shoot a
that
lot, man.
47.
No, he did not.
Stat lines don't lie.
No, his three-pointers don't lie. Look at it. Look at it. You got your phone on.
Yeah,
Look at it.
But what I was gonna say about Memphis, man.
Man,
you
y'all-
have to give. We gonna switch away from Golden State for
Memphis
a hot
will be the
second.
ones that
Because he loves upset right now,
Memphis,
man.
Memphis will be
Yeah,
the
he
ones
does.
that put.
Walk outside the cold to cool down.
James,
It's like,
James,
OKC
can I
is
speak?
number one.
Can I
I think
speak,
Memphis
James?
is number two, and no, Houston's number two, and then Memphis is number three.
Okay.
or
James,
whatever.
can I speak?
No, you can speak, buddy.
Okay,
You can speak.
okay. I just want to say, for Memphis, I have to give big props up to Zach Edey because he came into the league, you know, 2-time player of the year,
Yeah.
national player of the year. They had all this stuff that he ain't gonna make
Transcend to the NBA. Yeah.
That boy's balling.
He's a big boy
He's
too,
balling.
man.
So he's
balling.
back from injury?
And he back. He played last night.
Okay.
He got to wear a mask.
Okay.
But,
Y'all know who, but you know they talk
but
about
he-
y'all talk about Zach
but-
Edey.
wait a minute, wait a minute,
Y'all
wait
talk
a
about
minute,
Zach
wait a
Edey and what's the little man with the dreads?
John Moran.
John Moran or whatever. But the key piece to their team is Desmond Bain.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
key
yeah,
piece to
yeah,
their team.
yeah.
If Desmond Bain get
And
hurt,
Jaren
they don't
Jackson
they don't have
Jr.
trouble
Jaren
winning.
Jackson Jr.
Jared Jackson Jr.
And Jared Jackson
Park
Jr.
Tudor.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a key piece too.
Yeah.
Them two
But-
dudes go out, they in
But
trouble.
Zach Edey is playing.
I like Desmond
ball.
Bain.
If anybody's key player go out, we're gonna be in trouble. You know,
Right.
it doesn't matter. But let's switch to the East real quick before we get on these pro games, okay?
You know who's out already and just got back?
Who?
Paul George.
He's really good, but he's injury prone like a
hurt his
mug,
hand
man.
last night. I don't know how serious it is, but he didn't come
Hey
back
man,
in the
I
second
mean,
half.
when your
love
all-star,
Paul George, but you know, he just can't stay
Embiid only wants to play, don't want to play back-to-back games. What do you expect?
Embiid, sorry.
Philadelphia needs to fire the process because it ain't
Yeah.
worked. It ain't got him a
Hey,
championship.
hey,
I
wait
wouldn't
a minute now.
trade for
But I
him.
tell you what,
Wait a minute. I'm Big Joel Embiid hard though, man. He's nice.
man, he can't come in.
He's
He
nice.
can't.
No,
Oh,
He's
man.
nice. He got
Injury
attitude.
prone. He doesn't come in the
Or
training
whatever,
camp
yeah.
in shape,
Yeah.
and he doesn't take the game. He act like he doesn't
Right.
want to be there.
But he probably don't. He
Well,
probably
you just
don't.
signed that big contract. You don't have no choice.
Well, we're
Right.
And no, we
Say
won't.
the
And
Pacers
guaranteed
won't
No,
money.
the Golden State. I'm talking about we
Okay.
as in Golden State.
You gotta have
not
enough
we
to
as
trade.
in Indiana
The
Pacers.
trade has to equal out. Because
Right.
that ain't going to equal out. Because he's
We got some players, no, but still,
Nah.
they want to get rid
Nah.
of.
The
He'd
trade
love to
has
go
to
play with
equal
Curry.
out.
Yeah.
You have
Everybody in the league wants to play for
you
Curry,
know,
with Curry,
a
even
team-
John
A
Morant.
team has to give up, and this is the rule, the team has to give up at least 80%
Right.
to match
Right.
what Embiid.
So some other teams will
You
have to
know,
get
either
involved.
money
or
or
whatever.
players or something.
Yeah.
It always equal up to about
Well,
80%.
the Golden State Warriors, brother, I think the trade deadline was in
February
in February.
6th.
I think they're going to make a big roster move or
Who
whatever.
is?
The Golden State
It
Warriors.
ain't gonna help them make it. It ain't gonna help
Who
make.
they-
It ain't
who
gonna
they
help
gonna
make the
let go?
playoffs.
They looked at. They was looking at.
They definitely ain't
They're
going to let
looking
go
at what's the
of
guy
Wiggins.
from what's his name? Played with well, right now he plays with
The Nets.
no, not the Nets or whatever. What's his name? Little light skinned dude, Braves or whatever. That played for. He played for the Pelicans.
Pelicans.
I can't think of who that
There's
is.
a bunch of them with
Hey,
light skin and braids.
But check it out though. The Pacers in Paris, the first game I was highly embarrassed.
yes.
But I like how they battle. The Pacers have the second
Pacers
best
is
winning
good, though,
percentage
man.
since January.
Absolutely.
But they got help.
Man. The Pacers is
Absolutely.
good.
But I hate to admit it, they may be like the Lakers. They may not do nothing in the playoffs. I hate to admit it.
You know what?
But I don't want to see them make
You
no
know
trade.
what? You know what? And you hear
Why
and
do you
you
keep
hearing
thinking
this
that? Why
first?
makes you so apprehensive
Hey.
that the Lakers not going to make
Look,
no noise? You don't
look.
want
The
LeBron.
Lakers gonna make the
you don't want
playoffs,
no
but they ain't gonna
LeBron.
make no noise.
You don't want no LeBron and Anthony
Hey,
Davis in
King.
the playoffs, man.
Hey,
you don't want them
King.
dudes in the playoffs,
You're
man.
hearing this first from me.
These guys, man.
Lakers, Pacers probably can do better than the Lakers.
It's going to
man,
be rough.
I mean,
It's going to be
I'm
rough.
just saying,
Well,
I mean,
to be honest
it's
with you
very
guys,
well possible.
while you guys sitting there
Very well
talking,
possible.
it's a lot of good teams in the league right now.
Yes, it is.
Their records or whatever.
Yes, it is.
So for you to sit up and say the Lakers is not going to do nothing, man, you've been absurd, man. They got 2-1
So
in the
you
great.
need to quit cheering for the name on the back.
I'm not
and
cheering
cheer for the name
No,
on
I'm
the
not,
front.
I'm not cheering. They
Yeah,
playing,
you
they-
are.
they
Yeah.
You
clicking
done got
right
upset
now.
about Golden State. Now you getting upset about the Lakers.
I'm just saying that y'all being absurd by saying they ain't gonna make no noise, man.
No, we didn't say they're not going to make
No, that's
any
what
noise.
that's what he just said.
No, I was comparing the two teams.
Yeah.
I didn't say they wasn't gonna make any noise.
The thing about the
I
Pacers
just
is they
said-
clicking right now.
I
They
just
playing good
said-
basketball.
Yep.
I just
They started to
said
click
the
right now.
Pacers could very well move further than the Lakers.
And
I
the
didn't
Lakers
say
will
they
make a
would
little
make
noise, too.
Both of them can make noise, but I just said, and I'm a big Laker fan. I'm a big Laker fan, so you hear from
But
me.
I think that we got to make
you
some
know.
adjustments. Steve Kerr's a great coach or whatever.
Yeah.
He wanted to make some key adjustments, man.
Yeah, he's a great coach.
You know, bringing in shoulder, Dennis Schroeder or whatever. He's still trying to find his niche or whatever.
Well, Buddy Hill ain't helping out.
Buddy Hield ain't helping out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Buddy Hield's a part-time player.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, part-time. you
And
know.
a lot of
He'll
players
he'll
on
show
the,
up one game and then about
Yeah, a lot
10
of players
games
on the
later,
Warriors
he'll
team,
show up
they streak and they show up. They show up sometimes, man. And
So what?
And you know what? And I blame the three-point shooting on the inconsistency of basketball.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Everybody wants
because
to ball like
everybody
that.
wants to shoot.
Everybody wants you to three.
You know,
Yeah.
when you're a big man, you supposed to have your butt down.
Absolutely.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Break up the defense,
and that's
you know
what I
I'm
like
saying?
about Zach Edey.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you got it. He plays. He don't be up there shooting threes.
No.
So
No, it's this, man.
let's switch over to the NFL.
Okay.
All right, all right.
Dun-dun-dun.
I like to say one thing. man.
Okay.
Go Irish.
I'm with you. Go Irish.
Yeah, go Irish.
Go Irish. I'm with
Okay,
you.
now we get to move
Yeah,
on.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. So last week, we all said that Washington could beat the Lions. I was highly impressed with it.
I
was
couldn't
highly
believe
impressed
it.
with them.
I couldn't
I
believe it.
believed it because
Couldn't
believe it.
Scott Nichols of Scott Nichols State Farm. I'm giving you a free shout out so you can
But you got
big Lions fan.
But
You
you,
lost.
but you was actually correct what you guys said. I didn't think that it was that could happen or whatever. But the way they played, the way they played Detroit Lions quarterback, he wasn't able to get the ball
Golf. Yeah.
No.
out to his running back, man.
Right.
And so that took him out of the game, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like he was obsolete.
Well, people want to
They
blame
can't
it
find
on Detroit not having 14 players on the next man up.
Right.
Don't
You know
nobody
what
show
I'm
you
saying?
no mercy. What
No.
do you want
But
them to
they-
slide them slide?
They wouldn't allow
It is
them
what
to
it
run the
is.
football, and I couldn't believe that, man. I
And
was
Baltimore,
like, whoa.
y'all quit blaming it on Lamar.
Yeah, Mark dropped that
Mark
ball.
Andrews, he dropped 2 balls in the fourth quarter.
Nah, man, Lamar Jackson, man.
No.
He a choke artist, man. I'm gonna be
No,
100 with you.
That was
He did
Lamar.
not
Lamar the
choke.
one who brought him back.
Yes.
I mean,
Talk about this in that
but he
Big
was
Ten.
playing
Right.
No, but he was playing rugged at first, man. He was playing rugged.
He made adjustments, just
He
like
made
Marcus
it.
Freeman made adjustments.
Absolutely.
Yo, how
He made
many-
adjustments
The second half. The
Yeah.
second half, he was on point.
Yeah.
How many lines did the running back have? I mean, how many yards did the running back have?
Well,
Derrick Henry?
according to
I
you,
think he had about 78.
Derrick Henry was going to win the game for him, according to what you
I
said.
very well must thought that. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, you see, I'm looking at
But
you,
they said-
huh?
but they shut their
Yeah.
run. But
You see, I'm looking at you,
couldn't-
huh?
But no, I couldn't believe they was able to shut the running game down like that.
Because if Mark Andrews
They didn't
had
shut
a
him down.
fumble,
He get a lot of looks, man.
if
He
Mar-
couldn't because they fell behind.
Yeah, he wasn't getting a lot of looks, man, as per running the ball.
yeah, if Mark Andrews hadn't a fumble, that
And dropped that.
and then, well,
dropped
even
it,
just
yeah.
the fumble,
Yeah.
that could have been a decisive
I
part
agree.
of the game for Baltimore. And then to turn around and fumble on the goal line, you know.
I know that was bad, too.
That just sealed the deal right there. you
Man,
know?
and I tell you what, I'm switching
Oh,
to the
missed
other
the pass.
I'm switching to the other game, the Texans and KC.
Yeah.
I mean, I should say the Texans versus KC and the refs.
Yeah. Texas got robbed, man.
Hey,
Texas got robbed.
somebody
3 or
did
4
a,
plays.
Somebody did a mime of
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes
Kissing the
and
ref?
then kissing the ref.
Hey, yeah, that's hilarious.
But I tell you this, though, and I do say this or whatever, Kansas City they could very well much be beat. If Baltimore, not Baltimore, but if
Buffalo?
if Buffalo come in there and play like they played Baltimore, is what I'm saying, because they played kind of airless football. They made one mistake. If they come in there and play KC like that, it's over for Kansas City.
Well, Kansas
It'd be-
City has
I
barely
think-
been winning their
I
games.
think-
It'll be
I
Buffalo.
think,
And I
what,
still
I
don't
think what
think-
Kansas City
It'll
gonna
be
do,
Buffalo
they
and the
gonna-
Philadelphia Eagles.
They gonna
That's what
lock.
it'll be.
They gonna lock. What's the quarterback name for Buffalo?
Just Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
They're gonna lock him in. They're gonna keep him in the pocket.
They're going to do a spy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but he's very
Yeah.
athletic and agile. They're gonna be.
They still have to have a
but-
spy.
yeah,
They
but
gonna
they gonna have to have
hold
a
him.
spy.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, they gonna-
they playing, they clicking, man, right now. They clicking.
Yeah, but
I'm
if
not,
you
but I tell
notice,
you-
I'm not
if
listening
you
to
notice,
anything
he
you
has,
Okay,
said
no, well,
because you said about
Well,
Derrick
you
Henry.
know what? No, but we
I'm not
see-
listening to
if
what
you
you
notice,
said.
he
But we'll
has
see
more
the play.
yardage. He
But
has
listen,
more
we'll see-
yardage than his running back.
We'll see what they do
Shut
tonight
him
in tonight's
down.
game.
Shut him down.
We'll
Make
see-
him throw that ball.
We'll see what. Yeah.
Make him throw that ball.
If
Well, he
Ka-
got some capable
Kansas City-
receivers.
Yeah, he got some
And
capable
Buffalo
receivers.
got some defense too, bro.
But you got to make
They
him
got some
run around the
defense.
pocket and get it out
Hey,
of there.
what they
Don't
got
let
to
him
do
run.
is,
Don't let
I
him
can't
run free.
understand how Travis
They
Kelce
be
be
actually
open
got
all the
design
time, man.
plays for him.
A prime elite. How's that tight end open all the time?
Right.
Against every team.
Against every team,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Somebody paying the referees off or something, man.
No, he's running. He's open. He ain't doing
I don't
that
know
on
how
that,
that
on that
dude
point.
get that open, man.
He's doing that.
So
That's just it.
That's on
So-
that's on him.
Yeah, so what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, if Buffalo could capitalize off of
See,
kind of shutting one or the
thing-
other down.
The thing with Patrick Mahomes, he knows how to stall and wait for that.
Kelsey to lick out.
So
Like
they got
Kelsey
and
he
his
knows how to
line
do
holds
that.
up or whatever.
Of
That's
course, they've
enough
been
time
together for what,
him to
7
get
years,
the
something
rock
like that.
off or
That's
whatever.
just like though. You look at Kelsey like you look at Jeffrey Jefferson or the receiver for the Bengals. They always get there.
Yeah,
But
but
I mean, sometimes they get shut down, but majority
But
of the
one
time
thing I
they
do
get
know
there.
about Patty Holmes, if they touch on him a couple times, he started making mistakes too. They need to touch on him. They need to get to him. Right in his game. Don't let him get set
So-
in his offensive reference swap.
that
Because he can
one
pass,
call-
he
that-
can run.
That one call they passed, called roughing the pass.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah,
That was horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
But if I'm not saying they're going to beat them, but if Buffalo played the style of football they played against Baltimore, they got a very good chance at shocking the world tonight.
So who are you picking?
I don't like Kansas City. Only person I like on the team is Travis Kelce. So I'm going with Buffalo. I love Josh Allen.
Who you going with?
I'm going with KC.
Man, y'all done put me in a,
I'm
in a
going with
rough
Buffalo,
predicament.
man.
I don't like KC, but
I don't like
KC's at
KC.
home. And I still don't think KC has the skills to win 3 championships in a row. It's never been done before.
No, I'm talking about AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Now, next week.
Well, let me give my prediction
Okay,
first.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo.
I'm going with Buffalo,
I think
dog.
I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo.
Buffalo surprised me, man.
Yeah.
Buffalo
KC.
surprised me against because I thought there was no doubt in my mind Baltimore was going to win that game.
They should have.
So
They should have.
To me, y'all can say what y'all want. I watched the game too, but Lamar Jackson didn't impress me that game. I'm just be brutally honest with you.
well, you keep going back to that. Go
didn't
back to
impress me
Derrick
with that
Henry.
game,
When you
man.
was talking about Derrick Henry,
Well,
we was
Derrick,
gonna do that.
he wasn't able to get the
I'm
ball to
looking
Big
at you.
Derrick Henry.
You see, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, but they didn't get he wasn't able to get the ball to Big Derrick Henry.
I'm just teasing you, little Jay,
But,
man.
but,
Don't get
but,
mad,
but
man.
you know, at one point I was like, man, is Derrick out there, man? Oh, there you go, right. They wouldn't get in the balls. I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it, man.
Hey, let's give a shout
That
out.
offensive coordinator need to be fired, man, for Baltimore, man.
Let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Sub-Zero, for allowing us to be in the store.
Yes,
I
sir.
guess you
Yes,
can
sir.
hear in
Come
the
get some of
back.
that ice cream.
They're
They're
making it great for him.
saying?
Sub-Zero ice cream. That's that woofing sound you hear in the back.
yeah.
Great ice cream if you're down here by Ruther Cruz. If you down here, oh, the super producer said my mic messed up. Yeah. They can't hear it. They can't hear it. Well, Sub-Zero, check
What's
them
the
out.
address?
Downtown Indianapolis, off Illinois. Super producer, what's the address again? 47? South Illinois.
Come up
Check
and
us
try.
out,
They got some
right
great
next
ice
to
cream.
Ruth and Creek.
If you're
Ruth
cold,
and
you get
Chris.
some hot chocolate or whatever, you know, they got that too.
So yeah, so you're saying the Eagles and KC in the Super Bowl, and we're saying Baltimore and Eagles.
No,
I mean Buffalo.
Buffalo and Eagles, yeah.
Okay, so who are you going to take in the Super Bowl if that comes to right?
I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. I've been a Jalen Hurts fan since he was at Alabama. So I'm gonna roll with Jalen Hurts.
Nah, I'm going with Buffalo all the way, brother.
Hey man, I'm gonna go with Buffalo because I hate Philadelphia. And there's a guy named George Maple. He's a
can't
big
stand
Philadelphia
Philadelphia,
fan, and I want to troll him. I want to troll the heck out of him. So yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Can we get some Sub-Zero ice cream on the Super Bowl?
I don't. We'll see who
Yeah,
wins.
you know what, and
We'll
then
see about the
that's-
game.
you know,
Okay,
and,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I got a
next.
good
We'll see next
friend. I
week.
got a good friend of mine or whatever. His fiance, she passed away, and she was a big Buffalo fan. She was just crazy about Josh Allen and company or whatever. I used to kind of troll her a little bit, but I always thought that they were pretty good. But it's crazy because she's been gone, and now she didn't get the win. She said they was gonna make it really possibly go to the Super Bowl a couple years ago or whatever. But it's crazy she can't see it. So I'm riding with on a lot of aspects. I'm riding
Yeah, rest-
with
rest in
Buffalo
peace.
for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so. But I think that they can do it with this team, because like I said, it's really hard to get back to this level of football.
Very
You know
hard.
what I'm saying? Even
And they
in,
get there 3 times. It's
and they
rough.
get there 3 times.
Right.
So I think that they can. I think that Josh Allen is settled now.
If
And I
Kansas
feel-
City makes it
say I said
and
it.
wins the
if
Super
they
Bowl,
play against Kansas City like they played against Baltimore, hands down they got it.
if KC
They got
makes it to the Super Bowl and wins the Super Bowl, you have got to include Mahomes in the GOAT talk.
No, not even close.
What?
Nobody else did 3 in a
Not even
row.
close. Not even close.
Him and Travis?
I don't.
You've got to
I
include
don't. No.
Mahomes in the GOAT talk.
No.
And I hate
Definitely.
Kansas
He
City.
got a little ways to go.
If they make,
He got a little ways
if
to
they
go.
make
Ways
He
to
got
go.
2 Super
and win
Bowls.
it.
I know. But Tom Brady got, what, 6, 7 of them?
Yeah, but
There's
he don't
no
got 3
comparison.
back-to-back. He don't got 3 back-to-back.
There's no comparison.
Right.
Joe Montana got 4 or 5 of them. Should I continue?
And they say, Joe, some people say Montana's the greatest, some people say that.
But they got, dude, from statistics, they got Patrick Mahomes over my boy. That hurt my feelings over Peyton Manning. I think Patty Holmes is number 3.
Hey, look, Pat,
Or whatever.
Peyton
Peyton Manning's
Manning's
number
just my
4.
guy. I'm a Colts fan.
Number 4.
But I'm gonna
They
give
do.
Patty Mills
They
his
do.
due. I'm gonna give Patty
He,
Mills
but
his due.
he is, but I can't stand him though. But he good
Hey,
though.
man, yeah, Patty Mills.
I can't
Yeah,
stand him, but he is
Put an
phenomenal.
asterisk by his name.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
give up,
He
but
got
you
an
know
ex-
what?
If
he
they
got an
win
extra
the Super
player on the
Bowl,
field.
But
if Patrick Mahomes
But it's not only
wins the
Patrick.
Super Bowl,
But for me,
you
Look.
want to hear
whatever-
he's the greatest.
Well, they should
Look.
they should do co-MVP and give it half of it to Travis Kelce too. Because without Travis Kelce, he don't win no Super Bowls.
I mean,
I can
of
tell you
course.
that right now.
But he decides who gets the
That's
ball.
it.
He doesn't have to throw to
Uh,
Travis. He
no,
don't want to.
but he got to because that's the only way.
That's the most
he
important
got to.
position
That's the
on
key.
the
That's
field.
his key piece of success.
Little
But
Jack,
hey, when
you
you
need
put
to take
it,
your emotions out of it.
And I like Travis Kelce.
Right.
And I like Travis
Take your
Kelce.
emotions out of it.
Right.
Travis Kelce, my dude. That's the only. That's
Right.
the only. You know what I'm saying? That's the only.
anybody got a
I'm just gonna
sedative
keep on.
for him? Anybody got a
I ain't even saying
sedative?
That's the only Kansas City Chief out I like that plays right now current.
Who? It's,
I said that's
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, that's the only one I like who's playing current right now.
He
They
just
got
like
history of
he
having-
just
I'm
like
a
to
tight
listen to
end
the
guy.
music. What's her name?
They had a guy by the name Anthony Gonzalez
The
too.
rich
That was
lady.
only
The rich lady.
that was only Kansas City Chief fan I
Taylor
liked it
Swift.
too.
Yeah, you just a Swiftie. That's
Yeah, that's what he is. He's
I'm
a
absolutely
Swiftie.
not. I love
He's a
Travis Kelce.
Swiftie.
I got a Travis Kelce jersey, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
But I haven't brought myself to wear it yet.
Yeah,
you
So
know.
super. I think it's time that we go to Bo Nose, eh? Super producer. What do you
Is it
think?
time?
You got your Bo Nose facts ready to go?
Yeah, I got it.
I know
Right here.
Smooth ain't here. He should be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, super.
Yeah,
super,
I'm always
super
ready
producer.
now.
Come on, super.
Bo knows his story. Facts.
Bo knows his story.
The Kiki-Onga baseball grounds, 1869 and 1871. They were a team in, and the Fort Wayne, whatever their name is, I'll call them the Fort Wayne Kikis, okay, to make it short. Fort Wayne Kikis were officially called the Kikis Baseball Club, or the Kikis of Fort Wayne. They were a one-year major league team who played what is considered the first game in major league history.
Oh.
You know, defeating the Cleveland Forest City 2-0 on May 4th, 1871. They were a member of the National Association. The club was organized in 1866 in the Miami language, which is the Miami Indians. You know, the name Kiki means blackberry patch. On May 4th, 2017, a monument was unveiled on the site of the game, now part of Camp Allen Park in Fort Wayne.
All right.
And you can actually read the transcripts of that game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked like Detroit had stole everything from Fort Wayne. They stole
Right,
the Pistons.
the Pistons.
They done stole all kinds of
Yes.
games and everything.
Yes.
That's why I hate Detroit.
But yeah.
Not just because of Malice in the Palace. I don't hate the Lions just because of Scott Nichols.
Right.
Hey, I just hate Detroit.
Yeah, but Fort Wayne officially.
But
the
speaking of the
first
balance in
major
the college,
league
but
game
I think
played.
that Big Ben Wallace got, man, he got off a little too easy or whatever. They took it out. They took it out real bad on.
Oh, man. Man, Ben Wallace fouled Ron Artest super
Ron Artest.
hard.
Yeah, he fouled
Oh,
him,
yeah.
and then he got up in his face. What you gonna do?
You know, well, he fouled
He
him
walked around,
first. and
yeah.
then we were winning. I still blame Rick Carlisle because he should have took the starters out. I know we didn't switch to the Malice
Yeah,
in the
because
Palace.
it was
Yeah.
30-point
Yeah, but
blast.
he was trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
Because Detroit was talking all that smack.
Yeah.
Ben Wallace had lost somebody. I
Yeah.
blame Rick Carlisle. You should have took the starters out the game.
Yeah, you should have.
And it would have been the Pacers championship year. Even though people say we wouldn't have beat the Spurs and Tim Duncan.
Especially
we
Ron
would have
Artest. He
won.
should have been nowhere in the game.
I don't know. The Pacers was hot
Yeah.
that year.
Yeah. I think
But
that's the
Ron
year the
Artest
Spurs
said you
won.
took
Pacers-
them guys
Pacers
out,
was
man.
balling that
Because you know
year.
him, they already had fusion in the air between those
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
Still battle to the
And
end.
then
You know how you
and the
feel
way
when
the
you got to
Pistons-
lose
The way
anyway.
the Pistons, yeah, they was down by like 30.
Down like
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we gonna have any closing views, Lil J?
No, this is closed. I just want, to see a good, playoff run and, for football and also, and also in basketball too as well, My team or whatever needs to figure it out, but I just think that it's so close now, out east and west, you really can't be judgmental right now or whatever, because any team can get hot, win 10 games, and some teams can go, lose a person or whatever. So, you got to sit back and wait. I hope they get it together, but I honestly do think that marquee teams has been there before or whatever, going to start to shower and overshine. You know what I mean? Experience is where it's at. And I think that teams with championship DNA are going to show up when the time is right or whatever. I'm talking about Dallas. I'm talking about, Denver. I'm talking about Golden State. I just think that, I just feel in my heart that when it's time to show up, they're going to show up. Because of the championship
Hold on. We just got a notice from George Everett. Hey, you
That's
see what I
what's
got
up?
on? I got on Pacers gear. How am I going to dog the
Yeah,
Pacers?
we love.
That's
That's
we
what
what
the
love
real
the
list is about.
That's
We
direct
love the
FA.
Pacers.
What's up, brother?
Oh, that's your brother?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah,
Oh, well, yeah, he should dog you because
Yeah,
you always dogging
yeah,
the Pacers. So,
yeah.
yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What are your closing thoughts for today?
My closing thoughts. Well, I do have a question. All-Star game. You know, I guess they picked the starting
Yeah.
five. You know,
Yeah.
anybody you could think of that should be on that starting five instead.
I think a couple of points. I think one point guard beat Steph out or whatever. But I don't think Steph is starting.
I think the fan voting shouldn't count as much as it
Yeah.
should,
I
man,
don't
because
think Steph
fans
is
don't know.
starting.
They just vote on their favorite
I
players.
haven't seen
you know.
I haven't seen the
James Harden. I don't think he should be in.
No.
No.
there, you know,
No.
you
No.
know, so
Yeah.
you know that. You know,
I don't
to
know.
me-
I don't know what. I haven't seen the ballot, but
I hadn't seen
well,
the
but I
starting
seen
five,
the-
but I know
Jackson-
fans.
But the fans
Yeah.
had Curry starting.
Yeah.
Number one and two was Kevin Durant, and the other two.
I don't think Kevin Durant should be
I think
Kevin
James got the most
Kevin
points. I don't think
Durant.
Kevin Durant should be in it either.
Yeah, but it was Kevin Durant.
I mean,
think that,
he may make
what
the
was it,
All-Star team,
Big-
but I don't think he should be voted as a
He
starter.
got the most votes. Or was it
George-
Giannis?
No, I thought James got the most
No,
votes.
it's Jay got the most votes.
Who?
didn't he?
I don't know. I thought it was James. I had to look it up. I hadn't
Yeah,
looked. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I
Kevin
thought it
Durant was
was
like
SGA.
number one. Like, yeah, Kevin Durant was like number one.
No.
Yes, he was. With most
Well,
votes.
I'm about to look it up because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At
Yeah.
that time,
We'll
it
bring
could change. or
We'll
whatever.
bring that fact up next week.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a good because there's a lot of talent out there.
Yeah,
man.
it's a lot of talent out there.
lot
So
of talent.
I'm gonna give my closing thoughts. Hosting this show is a lot harder than what I thought. Smooth, you need to hurry up and get your butt back in here
Yeah, we
so I can get back to trolling.
Right.
Shouts out to Little J. I like to tease Little J because I know he's passionate about his
right.
his Warriors and
Yes,
evidently the
Love
Lakers.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Bo Knows Nothing. You know what Bo Knows
Bo
facts.
knows everything.
Shouts
You know.
out to super producer Tom Slick who organized this and puts this all together. Shouts out to Victoria's hair salon and nail salon.
Veronica.
Veronica's.
Oh,
Hair
yeah, it's
salon.
him. Veronica.
Veronica.
60 second Kaufman Roll.
Veronica. I know it's a rap song. You
60
know.
second of Kaufman Roll. My wife Veronica. Check her nails out, ladies.
And
What's
shouts
the name
out.
of- What's the name of the place?
Nails by Veronica.
Nails by Veronica.
Yeah.
I got it right this time. You
Yeah,
believe
right.
that?
And shouts out to Sub-Zero for hosting us.
And the producer too.
And shouts out to Tom's main guy,
Crucial.
Crucial.
So y'all gotta
like
get
Crucial
rid of- yeah.
Conflict, Crucial.
Yeah. So y'all got
he
to-
has his own show too. You have to check him out.
So y'all got a little bit of clip or whiff of what happens behind the scenes or whatever. We just don't get on TV and just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's
We shoot from the hips.
yeah, it's carefully orchestrated.
all in
And,
fun.
and shout
You know
out
what
to
I mean?
Reg for holding it down for Smooth.
Yeah, Reg did a great job
You did your
today.
thing, bro.
I'm gonna
good
take one of
job, Red.
Smooth 0 O's away.
did your
So he's
thing.
gonna be smooth with the
Yeah,
2
yeah,
O's
yeah,
from now on.
yeah.
He probably
before-
still asleep.
And like I said, we all, see, we all know the Dame fans, and I'm devastated that they lost, man, and I think they feel the same way or whatever. But I think
Hey,
that with
Veronica.
the coach we got or whatever, I think we'll be there, man. So continue
Veronica.
to support the Notre Dame.
Veronica,
Irish.
can you get him some counseling?
Tom, take us out of here.
Take us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Bo, Reggie, Smooth, Little James, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.